In early November 2025, Jimin unexpectedly appeared on a Weverse livestream to greet fans. He looked relaxed, wearing a simple black hoodie and no makeup. There was no special schedule, just light conversation, occasional laughter, and a warm atmosphere shared with millions of viewers across the globe. Halfway through the broadcast, Jimin casually pulled out a McDonald's paper bag and began eating a burger and fries while still chatting with fans. Smiling softly, he said, "I haven't eaten anything since morning, so I hope it's okay if I eat while talking with you." Many fans found the moment heartwarming. They said it showed Jimin's real and human side, a global superstar who is tired after practice, hungry, but still made time to talk to ARMY. The scene felt genuine and comforting. Shortly after the stream ended, a small group of netizens began criticizing Jimin on Korean online forums. They claimed eating fast food on camera was unprofessional and careless, especially during a period when BTS was preparing for a major comeback. Korean and international entertainment media quickly caught on. Articles began circulating, questioning whether the moment was simply natural behavior or a sign of poor public image management for someone of Jimin's status. ARMY responded immediately. Hashtags like #LetJimin and #JiminWeLoveYou trended across X, Twitter, showing support. Fans argued that idols are human too, and eating during a live stream should not be seen as misconduct. Many praised Jimin's honesty and simplicity. The incident reignited a long-standing conversation. Must idols always be perfect? Cultural commentators pointed out that expectations placed on idols are often unrealistic, from their expressions and behavior to even their eating habits. HYB did not release an official statement. However, according to Korean media sources, staff members within the agency did not consider the incident a serious issue. They saw it as a personal live stream, not part of any official promotion or professional engagement. A few days later, Jimin returned to Weverse with a gentle smile and said, "I was just hungry that day. But thank you for caring." Though he did not address the controversy directly, his words seemed to show understanding of both fan support and public attention. In the end, this moment did not harm his reputation. If anything, it strengthened his bond with fans. While debates continued among the public, most people saw Jimin as genuine, humble, and sincere. The incident became a reminder that behind global fame, he is still human. The incident became more than just about food. It reflected how closely idols' lives are watched by the public. Every gesture, facial expression, and casual action during a live stream can turn into headlines. The McDonald's moment symbolized how fan culture today is deeply connected to authenticity, but also hypersensitive to scrutiny. While Korean forums were divided, international fans from countries like the US, Indonesia, Brazil, and France widely expressed support. Many posted clips of Jimin eating with affectionate captions like "Comfort Jimin," "Let him be human," and "This is why we love him." The supportive tone from global fans helped balance the criticisms circulating domestically. Within hours, TikTok, X, Twitter, and Instagram were flooded with short clips of Jimin eating fries or holding a burger mid-sentence. Fans turned the moment into memes, fan edits, and even gentle parody videos. Instead of becoming a scandal, it evolved into a widely shared pop culture moment. Several Korean cultural critics commented that the backlash came from deeper expectations placed on K-pop idols. Many idols are expected to maintain perfect etiquette, controlled gestures, and even strict diets. For some netizens, eating fast food publicly felt unpolished. For others, it raised a question: should idols live like entertainers or like real people? Following the controversy, online debates shifted to discussions about idols' health. Some argued McDonald's is unhealthy and not appropriate for someone in intense physical preparation, while others reminded them that occasional fast food is normal, even for performers. Trainers and former idols stepped in, saying food freedom is important for mental health. In response to negativity, several fan bases organized a support initiative called Comfort Food for Jimin. They donated meals to orphanages and low-income communities in Jimin's name, turning the incident into an act of kindness. Messages like "Food is love, not a controversy" spread across fan platforms. Experts noted that HYB's decision to stay silent helped the issue fade naturally instead of escalating. In previous years, agencies might release statements. This time, silence seemed strategic. It allowed Jimin's authenticity to speak for itself and prevented unnecessary drama. Despite the temporary criticism, Jimin's reputation in the music and fashion industries remained unaffected. Brands that worked with him did not withdraw support. In fact, marketing analysts reported an increase in online mentions and engagement related to Jimin, showing his influence did not diminish. Industry observers said this incident became an example of how idols' personal lives are no longer just managed images, but shared moments that fans emotionally connect with. It also highlighted a growing shift in K-pop culture, from perfection to relatability. Weeks later, the incident remained a topic, not because of controversy, but because of what it represented: humanity. A simple act of eating McDonald's during a live stream showed the world that even the biggest stars have genuine, ordinary moments. To fans, that made Jimin even more real and more loved. Inspired by the incident, many fans began sharing their own personal stories online. Some talked about how they often eat alone after a long day, just like Jimin. Others said watching him eat so comfortably made them feel less lonely. The livestream moment slowly transformed from a topic of criticism into a story of comfort and relatability. As public opinion shifted, news outlets began writing follow-up articles with softer tones. Headlines no longer focused on controversy, but rather on the emotional connection between Jimin and his fans. Some Korean journalists even wrote that the backlash revealed more about societal expectations than about Jimin himself. Inside the ARMY fandom, conversations turned inward. Some fans discussed how even they sometimes hold idols to unrealistic standards. They reflected on the idea that loving an artist also means accepting their humanity, not just their polished stage persona. This became a quiet but meaningful moment of maturity within the fan community. International media platforms such as Rolling Stone, NME, and Vogue Korea mentioned the livestream moment in opinion pieces about idol authenticity. They argued that these unscripted, simple actions, like eating fast food during a live, are what make artists more human and accessible in an industry often defined by perfection. Jimin did not let the incident affect his activities. He continued practicing with BTS, preparing for their upcoming group album, and working on his own music. During a later live stream, he joked lightly, "Should I eat before I go live next time?" Fans responded with laughter and hearts, showing that the moment had evolved into a shared memory rather than a controversy. The live stream moment began to be seen as symbolic, representing the shift in how idols connect with fans. Rather than distancing themselves through a perfect image, idols like Jimin showed that being honest, quiet, and natural could create stronger loyalty than any rehearsed performance. The topic reached entertainment panel discussions, where former idols and industry professionals debated whether artists should be allowed more personal freedom during live streams. Many agreed that controlling every detail of an idol's life is outdated, especially in an era where fans prefer honesty over image.